Well, let's talk about a big word, propitiation. Some teacher, Sunday school teacher, asked her little kids, "What's a propitiation?" And a little boy said, "It's when a pro pitcher pitches." Well, that's not quite it. Propitiation is God's atonement sacrifice that he accepts. Okay? So it says in 1 John 2:2, speaking of Jesus, he himself is the propitiation, the atoning sacrifice that God accepts. He himself is the propitiation for our sins, and not for ours only, but also for those of the whole world. There's a problem that has crept into a lot of churches, and it's called hyper-Calvinism. Calvin was a reformer, in his day, and because of that, he's kind of a hero. But as far as a theologian, he was kind of arrogant and he was kind of wrong. What he taught, you can say tulip. The T stands for total depravity, which where a sinner is condemned unclean, total depravity. That's right. The U is unmerited favor. We don't deserve to go to heaven, and so if God shows us favor, it's unmerited. But the L in tulip stands for limited atonement. Only certain people have had their sins put on Jesus. Limited atonement. And 1 John 2:2 says he's the propitiation for the whole world. Isaiah 53:6, the prophecy about his crucifixion. We've all like sheep gone astray. Everyone's turned to his own way, and the Lord laid on him the iniquity of us all. That Jesus even said, like when he's talking about few people that come to faith in him, he said, many are called, few are chosen. So it's like he's offering it to everybody. Next to the last verse, maybe a couple of verses before the end of the whole Bible, in Revelation chapter 22, let he who is thirsty come, and let him who wishes take of the water of life without cost. Whosoever will, let him come. Not limited atonement. Don't think so. Sorry, Calvin, but you're wrong, buddy. And by the way, if you want to read something really boring, I have a copy of Calvin's Institutes of New Testament Christianity, and it will bore you to death. But one of the things that he believed in, infant baptism. He felt like Baptists were stupid because we waited till you were a believer to baptize you. That was Calvin. Are you sure you want to be a Calvinist? Have a great day.